Hey there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy and Shadow, and we are back with something new. So I have a good friend, Miss Nova at Nova Gnome Creations, and every month she does something called Gnome of the Month. And she has expressed several times that it is an open collab, and I usually send embroidered on the machine gnomes. But to kind of cheer her on and support her in her Gnome of the Month, which I believe has been going on for quite some time, quite longer than I've been watching her channel. But I want to do mine a little bit different, but I'll still end up with a gnome that I can share with her for her Gnome of the Month. So if you've been watching me for any length of time for the 100 Days of Halloween, you know that I am trying to, with that project, I'm trying to help other people. I find the resources to give to people so that, you know, they don't have to do their own research and all of that. And I try to always find free patterns so that you don't have to pay for it, you know, stuff like that. And I kind of figure that's kind of what I want with this video, is I want to, number one, support my good yarniesis Nova, and but second, I want to provide a resource for you. And so I thought what I would do, I'm titling mine A Year of Gnomes because I want to find themed gnomes, for September. We'll get there in a minute, but I looked up fall gnomes to see what I could find in the way of fallish looking gnomes, because we are in September, and I did a little bit of research on September as well to kind of see, you know, what is September known for, because this is tough. I'm already in Halloween mode, you know, but I don't want to steal the thunder from October's gnome, you know. I want it to be more about Halloween. So, it's not really back to school because that was last month here. And, so anyway, I'm going to try, and it may be a fail. This may only be 1 month, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I want to find a themed gnome for every month of the year. Now, I'm going to try to do little bits every week, and that, you know, show you my progress. This is what I got done last week. This is what I'm doing next week. And, you know, the final week of the month, put it all together. Or, you know, if the instructions say to put it together at a certain point, then I will. I'm still going to follow the directions. But like the one I've already picked for this month, the put it all together is in the bottom. So, I'm going to divide the directions this month into 3 parts. So this week, next week, and the week after, I'll be making pieces, and then the final week I'll be putting them together, and then the first video of October, which I'm hoping that it all works out so there's only 4 weeks in this month. I haven't looked ahead. But anyway, so that when I do October's gnome, you'll see a finished gnome for September. And that's the way, you know, I kind of want to do the first video of each month, is show you last month's gnome, and then, you know, introduce you to the new gnome. And at the end of the month, I will also be able to share it with Nova so she can use it in her Gnome of the Month. Now, if y'all want to join in, this is an open collab, just like Nova's. No pressure, no stress. If you don't even want to do the gnome that I am doing, that's fine. If you want to find, the only thing I ask is I don't care. No rules, whatever. No rules. I'm not going to restrict it. I was going to say just fall gnomes, please, but you know, September related gnomes. If you can hook it to September, great. I don't know. But you know, whatever. I'm just giving you a couple of patterns this month because that's what I do. I provide the resources. Maybe you like to draw, maybe you like to knit, maybe whatever, clay, whatever. So maybe you want to do these gnomes that I've provided in those mediums. That's great. Whatever. I'm easygoing. If you want to email me your stuff, your pictures, that'd be great. You can email me at the email down below. And I encourage you to also send them to Nova for her Gnome of the Month. And I want to say this, I'm not trying to steal her thunder or anything. This is actually her collaboration. I'm just trying to support her in a different way. So, just trying to help a sister out. So, let me introduce you to the two gnomes that I have picked for this month. Now, I'll tell you why I'm picking two. So the first one you're going to see right about here. It is a fall gnome. I mean, it's a scarecrow gnome. And so I thought, okay, we could do scarecrows. I mean, scarecrows are kind of, you know, usually they come down in the fall, but that's okay. I mean, you know, scarecrows are all right. But I picked this one. Oops, wrong way. This one is a pumpkin gnome because I like the shape of his body better. So I'm going to provide both of the links down below. I initially wanted to do the pumpkin gnome, but like I said, I want to save the really true Halloweenish type things for next month. And pumpkins are really kind of, to me, in my heart, an October thing. But like I say, I like the style of the body, the rounder body of the one gnome versus the straight up and down of the scarecrow. So, you know, here I'm just gonna modify the scarecrow a little bit if I can to make him more round. So week number 1, I'm going to do his body. Then in week 2, I believe, I can't remember exactly the directions, but I believe I'll be working on the arms, the hair, the patches, the little detail-y type things, and then the 3rd week I'll be doing the hat. So I believe that's the way the instructions went, was those things in order. But each week, you know, this week for sure, I will be working on just the body part, the beginning of the overall, and then the shirt. So the main body part is my goal for this week. So yeah. And then next week I'll come back and show you my progress and tell you what parts specifically I'll be working on. So that is pretty much my plan. If you, like I say, if you want to join in, you are more than welcome, but you don't have to. You can sit back and enjoy another little segment of my life. And so yeah, I want to thank you for watching. I do appreciate it. I appreciate all of you, and I hope that the rest of your day goes well, the rest of your week, since I won't be seeing you again for a week. So yeah, I'm hoping you have a great week, and I will see you next week with my little gnome body. Alright, catch you on the next one.